Well, gas prices that are a new all-time high according to AAA. And I just saw, Don is usually not a sarcastic person. He travels all over the country. He said it cost him $770 to fill up his big rig, his 18-wheeler. It's transitory, though, so we're good. Well, today is National Get Over It Day. So if you offend anybody, you could just say to them, get over it, and you will be saved. So it's a great day for people that offend other people because you got an out today. Look at these futures just soaring. Again, I talk about this all the time. So whatever. Let's get into a story, and then I could better explain it. Where is that first story? Where was it? Oh, here we go. Dow futures jumped 500 points on hopes that Russia-Ukraine talks lower commodity prices. So basically, let's go to the extreme. Zelensky and Putin sit down with each other. They figure everything out. Zelensky has already said that he doesn't really want to go into NATO. Well, there's a quote in here from him about that. So these things are not baked into the stock market. People are always saying, there's a story I have today from Kathy Wood. She's like, it's already baked. Things are already baked in. They're not baked in. They're not baked in. This is a very news-driven market. You saw it yesterday. You saw the NASDAQ swing down 2%, up 2%, back to neutral, back to minus some 1%, whatever it closed at. I don't even know what the market closed at yesterday. And then today, you're up almost 2%. These things are not baked in. News drives this market. And it's very apparent, and it's been doing that for a very long time. Dow futures jumped 500 points on hopes for Russia-Ukraine talk, lower commodity prices. And this, did I hear the nickel went up like 250% yesterday? That's crazy. All right. U.S. index futures rallied on Wednesday as some humanitarian corridors were open to allow citizens to flee the war in Ukraine, and some energy and agricultural commodity prices eased back from recent highs. while the number of companies withdrawing from Russia grew. Starbucks, McDonald's, all of these companies are pulling out of Russia. And I was thinking about it this morning. You know, I can't imagine that there's a lot of Russian citizens that don't want that want any of this going on. I mean, the thing that really irked me yesterday, and I complained about it a little bit, not on the show, but these people that want to get rid of the Russian NHL players' contracts. I mean, it's not like they want this to happen. Let's say we had a war here in the United States. The majority of the country probably wouldn't support it. This is going off, but Alexander Ovechkin, he's one of the best hockey players of all time. He's Russian, very well-known Russian hockey player, if you don't know. He was the first person to come out and say, just stop. Everybody stop invading Ukraine, this and that. And now you want to cancel his contract? I mean, what is wrong with these people? But they're trying to destroy the Russian economy, so that is what it is. What's driving markets? Ahead of Thursday's meeting between Russia's and Ukraine's foreign ministers in Turkey, analysts look to an apparent thawing of positions. Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky said that he is no longer pressing at a NATO membership, one of Russia's stated reasons for the invasion. Well, this isn't Putin's only demand. It's a major one, and it offers him at least some quote-unquote victory that he can claim to save face if he wants to pull out. That's that. Massive Russian phobia going on. Yeah. You saw your first Rivian today. Really? Yeah, please tell me what you thought about the Rivian. All right, where else? Oh, gas prices. This is what I started the show with. Gas prices go to an all-time high according to AAA. Yesterday it was $4.06. The all-time high was $4.11 back in 2008, and now it's $4.17 this morning. So it's $5 a gallon for diesel around here. It's $4.40 a gallon for premium around here. I assume it's probably like $4 for regular. Don, like as I said in the beginning, Don was paying $770 to fill up his 18-wheeler. But here's the good news about the national average of gas being $4.17 per gallon. Number one, it's transitory. Number two, if it offends you, you can get over it because today's National Get Over It Day. So see how I work that in there? All right, next. Oh, Costco. This company just rips. Costco, get rid of this. Costco surges during the Russia-Ukraine war as traders seek safe havens. Costco has turned into the ultimate safe haven investment. Again, remember, they crushed it during the pandemic as markets have gotten uprooted by the Russian war. Now look at this. This is the company that Charlie Munger said that he never foresees selling. He said, I would buy it and I would never sell it. And that was what he said when he did his Yahoo Finance Q&A session a couple weeks ago with Becky Quick. First, Costco is mostly U.S. focused operation, meaning that there's less relative geopolitical risk to the price. Costco has no stores in Russia or Ukraine and only 2 locations in China. Costco operates hundreds of gas stations, so they always have the cheapest gas in town. I often go and fill up at Costco because it's always cheaper. And frankly, until recently, I never went into a Costco store ever. I would rarely order online, but I had the membership because it was like $40 a year or something, $60 a year, whatever it is, to save a lot of money on gas. Well, now that I have an EV, it's not so much anymore, but Costco is a legit company. Near term, markets may be underestimating the strength of Costco's position with higher inflation. Yeah, that's probably true. And that's that. So Costco's memberships are, however, going up. Yeah, that's also another thing. Yeah, I won't get into it anymore. Okay, let's just stay on the EV stuff. So this story doesn't really make any sense to me. And I don't know if I should go with this. Should I start with Kathy Wood? They're basically the same thing. All right, I'm going to talk about Kathy Wood after this. And I don't really care what she does, but Lucid, Rivian, and Fisker miss a huge opportunity to knock out Tesla. What? Tesla delivers, they deliver like 1 million cars a year. These companies deliver like 1 car each per year, and they're going to knock out Tesla? Okay, here's the deal. The recent surge in oil price, which translates to the explosion in gas prices at the pump, is a rare opportunity for these young Tesla rivals. Okay, cool. Here's your other problem, and at least the guy made the point. They're having difficulty increasing their production rates. Guys, sales don't... This is what Kathy Wood said. ARK sees the recession in Europe, high oil prices driving EV sales. Sales mean nothing. Sales mean nothing if you can't deliver product. I mean, you can have all the sales you want. I can come out here today and say, hey, I'm starting an EV company. Come and buy my product. Give me $250 deposit. There's technically sales. It doesn't mean anything. I'm not going to give you an EV. It's just a scam. Well, I would be scamming you. I don't think these companies are scamming you. Wood, whose ARK Innovation is blah, 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 blah. She said that soaring oil prices should accelerate the transition to electric vehicles. I don't believe it. While genomics companies should benefit from all kinds of... The good news is that innovation solves problems. Thank you, Kathy. Brilliant. Here are her largest positions. Tesla is down 32% this year. Roku, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? Oh, we've got a lot of fear baked into the markets. No, you don't. You haven't seen fear yet. But anyways, everyone's talking about this whole EV stuff and how people are just going to translate over to EV and whatnot. Guys, EVs are freaking expensive. I mean, we saw that we did a video yesterday on Neo. The average Neo car is $65,000. The average, I mean, what's a Model 3 going for nowadays? I mean, my car that I bought, it was $86,000 out the door. Let's look at a Model 3. Let's do custom order. Order now. I'm not even going to build it up. Let's see what it costs. Model 3. Let's go long range. We don't need the performance. We'll leave white. We'll leave this. We'll leave this. Continue to payment. $54,000 before tax and other fees. I mean, geez, oh man. I mean, you're looking at $60,000 for these EVs. It's not like something you just go out and just buy on a whim. I don't think these people are correct about this stuff, but Lululemon launches into footwear. This just irks me. Lululemon is venturing into footwear. The first ever women's only running shoe will be available for March 22nd. Can we all agree that women have the best athletic clothes ever and men get shafted on everything? And now we get shafted on shoes from Lululemon. This is BS. The running shoes will be $148. They're coming out with tons of different kinds. They're going to come out with men's shoes next year. I don't even want them. I'm not even getting them off of the principle that you're just giving them only to women. And you can get over it. Because Get Over It Day. National Get Over It Day. This is incredible. Apple unveiled all their new products yesterday. They came out with the Mac Studio with this Mac M1 Ultra chip. Look at this. Look at this. Where was that thing? Apple's top-of-the-line Mac has been the Mac Pro, which starts at $5,999, but has not been refurbished since 2020. Apple's stated Mac Studio with the the M1 chip Ultra will be 90% faster. Look what you get with it. Where is it? Here you go. Full studio setup. Don't people know that I'm busy? Why are they calling me? Where was that thing? I highlighted it this morning, I thought. Oh, here it is. Apple. So you're going to get a mouse, you're going to get a keyboard, you're going to get a trackpad, but it's going to cost you $6,000. So that's cool. They also came out with a new iPhone yesterday, but it's really just like the iPhone SE, I guess. They also came out with a new color of the iPhone, whatever you call it. But at the same point, guys, this is just me. This is my weird, neurotic tech mind working in this way. If I don't get the new iPhone so new iPhones come out every September. If I don't get the new iPhone by November, I'm waiting until the next year because I look at it as I'm going to keep that phone for 1 year and I don't want 10 months with it. I want 12 months with it. But that's just my neurotic mind. So, yeah. Tom, it's not that I'm getting pissed over running shoes. It's just that I want them to come out to men and women because I want women. I want Lululemon running shoes. All right, here you go. This is interesting. So let's look at the yields. Okay, look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's up 2.5%. Jeez. Here's the yields. So pay attention to the 5 and the 2. The 5 and the 2-year are really coming close to each other. The 5 and the 10 are also coming close to each other. The 10 and the 2 are coming close to each other. Look at this, guys. UK rates. Where was I looking here? 10. I was looking at 10. Oh, they changed. Okay. No. The 2 and the 5. The 2 and the 5 inverted. This is it. So right now okay. I will explain the rates. Willie just told me to explain the rates. Let me do pages. I haven't explained rates in a while. I just want to show you guys why I show you yields every single day. And that is a good idea. William. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of this. Let me go 400%. All right. So let's explain 2 and 5, what's happening in the UK. So 2% yield and 5% yield. So you're basically loaning money to the government for, and do I look like a calligrapher or what? This is just incredible. So what you should give your money to the government for a longer term period, for 5 years. 5 years. And you should have confidence in your government that they're going to give you a good return. Let's say it's going to be 2%, okay? Let's use whole numbers, 2%. And this number, it's a shorter term, so you should be in it for, we're going to call it 1%. You should have more confidence in the government, and they're going to give you a higher rate longer term. Now, what's going to happen? When you start getting more money, when this 2 comes over here and this 1 comes over here, this is basically what this is saying is you have more confidence in your government in the short term than you do in the long term. And that's why yield curve inversions are so scary. Anytime you go back to, say, let's go back to February of 2020 in the United States. You had the 10-year and the 3-month invert. That meant that you were getting more money to loan your government for a 3-month period of time, 90 days, than you were for a 10-year period of time. And that is bad. When you start seeing yield curves invert, and that's what you're going to start probably hearing a lot of in the news if you watch the media, yield curve inversion is a scary thing and it's very bad. And that's when you're going to see them start to just pump the market. Let's see. If you buy iPhones, you consider yourself a value investor, then you're talking oxymoron. So that's another thing that I've always wondered. People are like, yeah, the iPhones are so expensive. It's $1,000 for an iPhone, $1,200 for an iPhone. I literally have a computer in the palm of my hand that I use for 6 hours a day. I think paying $1,200 for an iPhone is a hell of a deal. I think paying $3,000 for my Mac computer that I use like 1 hour a day is a total ripoff. But this, I literally have the power of a computer and everything that I need in the world for $1,200 a year in my hand. That's incredible. I don't understand why people don't look at it that way. I think iPhones and cell phones are cheap. They're cheap when you extrapolate it out like that. Okay, let's see what's reporting today. CrowdStrike, I don't know what that is. Fuel Cell, JD.com. I'd be interested to see if JD actually reported today. Rivian reports after the bell today, so get your oven mitts ready. And then tomorrow, I don't think there's anything too special. I'm sorry, Friday, I don't think there's anything too special. If you want to join EM, come on over. You get 8 pillars, retirement calculator, stock analyzer tool, 8 pillars portfolio, exclusive content, the watch list. The watch list is incredible. I've been using watch list for a couple of days now. Ooh wee. Click join EM, hop over here. $30 a month gets you access to all that, plus chat with all of the Discord, with the EM chat community members. $80 per month gets you into the Bid and Ask Nation, live day trading with me, Employed Trader Series, Trading 101 Series, Saturday seminars. By the way, forgot to announce it. I am going to be doing a seminar this Saturday morning at 9:30 in the morning here in my studio. 9:30, Bid and Ask only, open Q&A session. I haven't decided what I'm going to teach. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas of what you want me to teach, and we'll go on from there. $1,200 a year. Yeah, iPhones are $1,200 a year if you get one every year. Plus, I just go and sell mine. I mean, typically what I do is I just sell my old iPhone and I get about $700 to $800 on eBay. And I'm Gucci, and then I take it and I just roll it. So, all right, guys, give me some stocks and we will run through them. Use Samsung 10 over here. Oh, gosh. Tom Poe is becoming my favorite person. And frankly, I think I'm becoming his favorite person. So let's be real here. Apple could charge $2,000 for an iPhone and people will still buy it. If Apple puts out a folding iPhone and it's $3,500, $5,000, I'm buying it. And you could better believe that people that can't afford it are going to buy it too, and they're just going to go and do monthly payments on it because they already do that now. Okay, Home Depot. Oh, I just ordered something from the Home Depot yesterday. I got a badass like closet steamer. It's called the LG Studio Steamer or something. It is sweet. So if anybody has that, can you please say, yes, I have that, and report back. All right, Home Depot. Wow. Okay, so I say wow because Home Depot was like, it was always a really great power stock. And let me pull it up here on the daily chart just to show you. So a power stock is a stock that is above all four major moving averages, making new all-time highs. It was kind of a power stock back in early 2020, moved through. It was a real power stock in the beginning of 2021. And then at the end of 2021, it was another great power stock. And then boom, we have just, man, I'm actually quite surprised here because they've been reporting very good earnings. Their sales are up. Their same store sales are up. People are still doing renovation projects. But listen, construction costs, this could be what's getting you. So we're in a consolidation period right now. Definitely a downtrend. I don't know the last time that they saw a true downtrend. What would I do here? So I wouldn't go short on this from a long-term perspective until I drop below that 300 number. That right there and that right there. Once you get through that, you can go for it. Now, so what I would rather do is come over here to a swing trading chart. Your trend is up. Your trend is up. You're going to open up $4 today. See if this thing can pop a little bit. Run it up to the 25-day moving average, maybe 200-day moving average. You got a little gap there to fill. And go for a long-term swing, long swing trade on this. I like it. All right, next. LG home appliances are the best. X-Charge just said he bought a Cleveland steamer. Touche. Oh, Seth. Seth said it. All right. I think even if Apple made iOS a subscription, of course they would buy it. So if I'm actually, to your point, who just said that? Paul, to your point, I am actually surprised that they don't make iOS a subscription service like Tesla does with their software. If you don't have the Tesla software on your car, you are basically not able to use the car to its full potential. And that's what I actually could see Apple doing at some point. Plus, I think that Apple will become a subscription-based business, and they haven't even gotten started. All right, same thing here with the Netflix. They've broken down, but Netflix I do think has more room to fall. They will fall back to these 2019 levels of 254. They don't have a lot of support in here. The next support level is 289. So if you want to short this thing, it's beautiful. It's looking really good. You're getting a lot of shorting volume, selling volume coming in. I just keep shorting this down to 289 if you're in it. Looking good. All right. Let's see. Hey Mo, about the Trading 101 series. After this video, I'll be ready to trade and know what I need to do. Read the email that you get when you sign up for the Bid and Ask Nation. Snap, is this Snap Face or Snap On? Snap Face. All right. For those of you that don't know, that was Bill Belichick. He said snap face. So the gap filled. This gap filled. This gap needs to fill, but yikes. What is that? Man, this is all over the map. You know, I wouldn't even touch this thing. Wouldn't touch it. Just there's better stocks out there that you can catch better trends on. I would head over to a 15-minute chart and trade this. Let's see. Let's see here. 300. Schlumberger. SLB. Mitchell. What does this guy even talk about? Well, whatever I do talk about, I feel like I talk about a lot of things, but I don't know. That was a weird question, bro. All right. Look at oil. Look at oil dropping today. So Schlumberger, guys, these oil runs that have happened, take profits. I mean, I could pull up anything. I could pull up Occidental. I could pull up. Let's just start pulling them up. It's going to be the same thing for all of them. Oxy. Okay. Is it OXY, right? Occidental, yeah. pull right up, pulls right back. All these flagpole patterns are just going to start pulling back. Any oil, AMLP, I think that's, or is it ALMP? Damn it. ALMP. AMLP. Can somebody give me that ticker symbol? There it is, Alarian ETF. Big run up, big pullback. This is what you're going to see. Any oil, you're going to start seeing it. All right. Facebook, let's see what Facebook does. Facebook is just, I think Facebook has more room to fall. I think it'll probably get back to these COVID levels. This was COVID correct. Yep, it'll get back there. And frankly, it shouldn't, but it's going to. So it is what it is. You want negative sentiment? I mean, you want people have to call this a dead company for us to have a good investment on, and that's actually certainly going to happen. Try XLE, why not? Spiders, same thing. This is a freaking ETF of the S&P. This is oil. Look at that. Straight up flagpole. This thing is going to pull back. I guarantee we're going to come back to these $68 levels. What else? I sold a quarter of my XOM yesterday. Who said that? Stefan. Excellent job. Love it. Very good. Excellent. I really like that because you recognize that you've had a hell of a run. News has driven this thing. Flagpole pattern. This is not to say that this thing won't go up here, but you took profits on it. And if this does go back here, very simple. Add back on. You're good. You're playing with house money right now. That's great. I love it. All right. Costco. Oh, yeah, we might as well talk about Costco. Okay, consolidating-ish. Listen, I wouldn't, from a long-term perspective, I wouldn't touch it. You have no idea where this is going. Short-term, probably wouldn't touch it over there right now either because let's zoom in here. You have a downtrend that's happening, but how long is that downtrend actually going to go? Look at these 4 major moving averages. You have so much support between 517 and 519. This is not going to break down past it. It's not going to be an easy feat for this to break down past it. He said, why won't it be an easy feat? Why? You need a ton of selling volume. And let's zoom out and see what kind of when we've had, look at this, guys. Okay, this is incredible. This is just incredible. Costco is just an incredible company. I'm going to go back to September 10th, 2021, okay? Look how many days on this volume bar down here that you've had more than 3 days of consistent selling volume. One time in the past since September 10th, 2021. That's my point. What is going to be needed for you to push, like these arrows are showing, below these moving averages? A hell of a lot of selling volume. Volume is the gasoline to the car as it is to the market or your charging port. What do y'all think of Apple puts today? Listen, it depends where you want to get them. Depends where you want to get them. Let's see here. OSTK. Oh, Overstock. Yeah, they get whooped on. I've never bought something from Overstock.com. Do they have easy return policy? Usually every time that I want to do something from Overstock.com, it is some absurdly large item that would be a real pain in the you-know-what to return. And that's why I don't do it. So let me know if you've bought like lawn furniture from there or something. Wow. This is probably when Stock Mo told you to buy this thing. Yikes. Actually, this isn't disruptive, so. Yeah, there's just so much resistance in here. I probably wouldn't go long on this unless you can get really both red and yellow line in the sweet spot, really some good separation. I would probably just trade it over here, but even look at that. Look how low your volume is the past 7 to 10 days, 7 to 10 trading days, whatever that is. I just find something else. In my opinion, I would just find something else. All right, what else? MO. So Brian, if you join the Bid and Ask Nation, you get my trading setup and it'll give you all the indicators. I can't walk through them right now. All right. Plus you get the Trading 101 series, which will explain everything that you need to be successful, all the patterns that I look for, etc. And so on and so forth. Okay, where are we? Altria Group. So it looks like it's pretty much topped out up here. Kind of, if you're in this, take profits. It's kind of turning into a downtrend. If it moves into the sweet spot and starts going down, you can absolutely short it. You're going to face some resistance in here, namely from these two moving averages that are sitting right on top of each other. These are quote unquote death crossed right now. So we'll see. It's negative sentiment, but when was the death cross? The death cross happened in November, so that's basically nothing. SPY puts, go for it. When you return on overstock, they don't make you return, but they refund you your money? What? So you're telling me that I can get free lawn furniture? No wonder their stock is so beat down like it is. Speaking of Wayfair, whatever we just said, let's just go to Wayfair. Okay. Wayfair is another. I've never returned anything to them either. I've heard it's easy though. All right. So if you can get that red line and yellow moving into the sweet spot, go for it. Man, even over here, you just have resistance after resistance. If you can break over this 25-day, run it up to the 50, take profits. See if you can get up to. You're going to need a lot of volume to do that. I don't really foresee that. I can't imagine that Wayfair is much of a recession-proof stock. Nike. Boy, do I love my Nike. Day trading. Can you short and how? Yep. I made 3% shorting Bed Bath & Beyond the other day when it was down, what, 75% off of the pre-market open that it was like, what's his name? Gianni made 17% because he shorted it right at the open. But Nike, beautiful short. Beautiful short. Can it continue? Let's see let's look for support. Yeah, if Nike drops below 118, if Nike drops below 119, goodbye. Yeah. Excellent short. Get at it, baby. All right. I refuse to shop at Wayfair because of their commercials. Wayfair commercials are, I don't know what that means. I don't really watch TV. ChargePoint CHPT, correct? Oh, this is another one. I went long on this one the other day and made some money. This is cool. So look at this. Okay, best stock in the entire world. They are changing the game of charging, and then, well, maybe not. Sad. Super, super sad. Okay. What was the stock mo price? $49.45. That's pretty dope. And today it's $16. Stock market's now open. This is looking really good. I mean, it's a little late to get in from a swing trading perspective, but if you want to try to run it up to the 100, go for it. It's not bad. Can I learn on the bid and ask? Yeah, it is a teaching platform, Penny. Great question. It is a teaching platform. So you'll come in and instantly, as soon as you sign up, number one, you'll get access to the chat, which is everybody that's interested in trading options. And it's a more exclusive tier in the Everything Money community. Then you'll get the Trading 101 series, which is a video series that walks you through everything that you need to know. Everything that I talk about here, you are getting that. You will get that in a video format. You will also get multiple PDF files that will tell you everything that you need to know. Plus, you get all the backlogged history of videos from all of my private seminars that I've done. My who knows what kind of videos I've done in the last year, but you get literally access to everything. Everything is backdated and held for you, and you get all of that in the bid and ask. Plus, you get access to my Trading 101 series. So I go through 6 stocks every day that I trade, and you get to see how I trade them. And you just get to learn from that, and I update you. When I make moves, I update you because I want to tell you what moves I'm making. When I don't make moves, they're typically kind of boring videos. But Nike's up 5.5% today. Even more reason to short it. What do I think about PayPal? Let's see. Let's look at it from trading perspective real quick. Oh, and how can I forget? And Penny, the last thing, and of course you get access to watching me, Paul, and Seth day trade multiple times per week from basically 10 o'clock until 11:15, and we just trade live. That's it. So PayPal is going to keep falling. Once PayPal breaks below 85, it's gonna fall, and it'll fall to 75, and then it'll just keep going down, down, down. The fall is not over on PayPal, and that's it. PM double gap down. This is the last stock I'm going to do, and then I got to get out of here. Double gap. Double gap. What is this? Philip Morris? Oh, that's... Okay, I always get Philip Morris and Philip 66 confused. Philip 66 is oil. I was like, oh, this doesn't make any sense. So what he's talking about right here is gap and gap. So the good news is you have a lot of good volume on this stock, and your daily trend is starting to tick up. So hopefully this means that this thing is going to continue and start ticking upward, while this also ticks a little bit upward and just starts going sideways and gives you something out of it. Now, if that doesn't happen and we don't have to worry about the gap, if this drops down into the sweet spot and this short continues, you will have a very nice short going down to $86 because you're below all 4 major moving averages. So that is that. All right, guys, I will see you back tomorrow, same time, same place. Walk around today and make sure you tell everybody that today is National. What was it? Shoot. It would help to remember the things, right? It is National Get Over It Day. So if you say something and somebody doesn't like what you say, just tell them to get over it and you're good. Like the disruption bell. Roku is not disruption in my opinion. Get over it.